Hey, what's going on, y'all? Back with another one. Back with another one. Everything is scheduled for this week is on par. We'll be back with it. And tonight, yeah, I'll talk about communitarianism. I'll go in depth on it as usual. Part two of it. We'll get the links out and information. I'll present it to you and things like that. Thursday, I'll talk about analytics on my channel and things like that. I think that's a good sign, a good messaging. It's no different than what I'm talking about. And see the success with me coming back. So I know my channel is not highly promoted. That's cool, and I ain't trying to get no praises for nobody. I don't need nobody like that. So I'm sticking with the content as usual. I know March is a new month, and it's been 3 months since I'm trying to get the foot off the ground. March is a tough month. Last time March, I got it in with a certain individual. It's gonna be like a year. I don't give a shit because this month's gonna be good for me because it's not one of my favorite months, but it's a startup month to me moving forward. April is when I actually started. It's gonna be a year when I started live streams, and you'd be surprised. I didn't talk much in April. I was talking about different stuff. I was on that bullshit, the weirdo shit, the incelian sphere. Not part of that shit no more. That shit was draining for 2 years. So I'm a 1.0 guy. I'm from the past, but them other two years of dealing with that shit, that trauma bonding bullshit is unnecessary. And the reason it's unnecessary, I don't fuck with it long term. So pay attention what's going on. I think a lot of times people get upset that trauma bonding is a religion here, and I've noticed that. I don't care about that shit. And a lot of people try to say it's these space and all that. Who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck about that. I really don't. That's why we create our own space. Yes, the villain sector and the villain sphere. And that's what it is. We over here doing our thing. A lot of people don't like us. That's cool. I'm okay with that. Like I give a fuck what other people think, and I don't care. I'm not gonna argue with people on here. Fuck them too. And it is what it is. I'm gonna stick to my content because I know people ain't gonna like my ass regardless. I don't give a fuck. Okay. And I'm not hopping on everybody's panels like that this year either. I mean, when it's the villains, yes. Us, yes. But when it comes to everybody else, not so much. I'll support y'all in the chat, whatever. I'll be on they shit. But if I'm asked, that's cool. But I'm not going to participate every time because I don't stay on panels no more like that unless it's necessary and things like that. But I'm going to participate with the villains' support. Not going to respond to nobody. Little bullshit. I'm just gonna be who I am. See, I ain't gonna respond. I'm gonna tell you. Once I do my content, I'm not responding to nobody. And that I get to a point that I'm on the next level. See, a lot of people want me to respond to the bullshit. I'm not. I mean, when I vlog stream, yeah, I talk shit about big content creators, everybody in black spaces. That's what I do. That's my thing. That's the character stick. Off this, I'm a real person. I'm very quiet, keep to myself, but I'm more, realistic. I got, you know, I don't broadcast my shit like that. I move different out here. So you got a lot of people trying to say I don't do things like they do. Motherfucker, you don't know what I do. Y'all don't do what I do. Y'all so fucking thirsty for attention. Y'all just like, who gives a fuck? This is a hobby to me, bro. This ain't money. The fuck out of here. You niggas are so goddamn delusional. Y'all forget that YouTube can be a hobby. Don't invest in this long term. You're fucking crazy. A lot of people leave this shit and gone. I left this shit 6 years and came right back. Same old bullshit, same old trauma bonding bullshit that I've heard in a long time. A lot of people get mad when I say a lot of shit. I don't give a fuck about them. Fuck them. This is my shit. If you don't like my shit, get the fuck off. It's that simple. I ain't studying niggas that's insignificant, man. And I can say what the fuck I want to say. It's freedom of speech, especially in these black spaces. And fuck you niggas. Y'all don't run nothing here. Y'all the Johnny come latelys I can't stand, bruh. You're nobodies, bruh. Y'all don't do content what I do. And I told you the challenge is still up. It's still up there. Do some real content or shut the fuck up and leave my ass be. I don't fuck with bitch ass niggas that have problems with me all day long. I'll forget about you in 5 years. You know who the fuck I am? Ask anybody in that Hebrew Israelite community who I am. I don't respond to niggas long term. Y'all better ask somebody. I don't respond to bitch niggas that has problems with me long term. I don't. They'll forget about me in years. Trust me, I've been on this shit for decades. The internet is so goddamn small-minded, bruh. It's vast and it's small-minded. Small-minded bitch-ass people always want to pull you into some shit. And yeah, I said my shit. I stand on that. Like, I give a fuck what you think. See, let me tell you something. I may have to do a stream Sunday talk about being a panelist is a problem. It fucks up your content. I'm gonna do a topic on that Sunday. It actually kills your content, to be honest with you. Only time I don't get some pros and cons to it. I won't say it like this. To be a panelist, you gotta have a subject matter, to be honest with, to be fair. And I like what the advisor's doing. Shouts out to Just DeAndre himself. What he's doing is necessary in his segments. And I like that. That's genius with us. So we're the examples of what's going to move forward, right? So with me, my shit is the same thing. It's just I have to have a subject matter all the time. I write shit down before I even do this shit. But this shit, I don't even script this shit. This is unfiltered. This is, a little recording with y'all. But a lot of you niggas, man, y'all be on some bullshit and act like we care, man. We don't give a shit about you. Especially your gods, your YouTube gods. Fuck them. Fuck them gods. That's the problem with you niggas. Y'all worship it too goddamn much and they don't give a fuck about you long term. They'll forget about you in 10 years, bro. I've been on this shit. Well, this second channel for 10 years. I've been on this shit for like decades. I've been on this shit for like 14, 15 years, man. About 15 years. That's a long goddamn time. For a content creator that's been on here for decades, bro. You're wasting your fucking time trying to go at me, man. I've moved on. To the individual, I've moved on, bro. I don't give a shit about you. Never did. This is not about a bigger than me and you thing. The fuck out of here with that bullshit, nigga. I've been bigger than you. Stop it, bro. You on some bullshit. I've been on here for fucking 15 years and I don't give a fuck about you. When I'm talking about YouTube as a total, I lost the channel in 2012. That was 10 years ago. Came back 10 years later. I'm still the best. I ain't got the best views, but I'm still the best doing real content. That's a small channel. Ain't nobody fucking with me on this shit. Fuck out of here. See, niggas always want to run their mouth and talk all this shit and think I ain't got it. You niggas ain't got content. That's why I didn't want to address you over the advisors. But you know who I'm talking about. But we good. You stay over there, I stay over here. That's all it is. So enough of that. People that subscribe, appreciate y'all subscribing. I don't deal with bullshit very lightly on here. I don't care. I'll forget about you in decades. Ask anybody that subscribed to me. You don't see me on here as much. And it's for a good reason. See, I've been on the internet for a long time and I understand the changes. I've been outside. I know what that's like, bro. You ain't, and I'm gonna diss niggas that keep saying that. Niggas that keep saying they ain't really about that. Let's just keep it 1,000. Y'all ain't really about that. Y'all talk about we ain't about that. No, nigga, you ain't about that. It's a lot of niggas like y'all ain't about that. Y'all talk shit online, but y'all ain't really about that. So cut it out, bro. So don't get me started. We can play the subliminal games too, but your niggas ain't really built like that, bro. So let's cut it out right now, because long term, y'all ain't really built like that. I've seen this 1,000 times on this website. Niggas end up missing. So I don't think you know who you fucking talking to on these spaces, man. See, don't start that shit. It's a lot of niggas like you disappear all the time. But anyways, but I'm not gonna get into that because a lot of niggas like that's. I'm saying this in general. I'm not saying that specific to that individual. That's in general. You niggas think that it ain't gonna work. Been on this shit for years. Y'all need to get off that shit, bro. Shit's changing. I moved on for that shit. Y'all in that incel shit. We don't fuck with incels over here. So if y'all on that type of time, we're not fucking with y'all. But again, that's all I gotta say. And I'm out, signing off, and that's it. Peace.